So Nvidia stock starting to slip as the entire NASDAQ got nailed today, guys. The small caps as well, the S&P, the Dow, you name it. The volatility index went up. Now Nvidia's back under 220, and we have to break down the charts, guys, as it is one of my biggest stock holdings, and we have earnings coming up in a week from tomorrow. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, follow along for more. Take a sip of whatever you guys are drinking. I got myself a orange cream Ghost Energy. I don't even know why I'm drinking this, guys, but here we are. Cheers. I appreciate you all for tuning in. Let's dive into it. So Nvidia went down 2.5% today as the entire market, like I said, went down. And I'm sure you guys saw my previous video where we broke that down. The Qs went down 1.7%. Russell 1.3% down, S&P down about 0.75%, and the Dow went down not much, only about 0.25%. Now Nvidia's down from I think 227 a couple days ago, or maybe that was yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, literally, we hit almost 28 yesterday, and we got all the way down to 218 today. We lost about 4%. So there's no doubt heading into earnings, we're already starting to give back some gains, which you guys probably remember I mentioned in a recent video. I think Nvidia will sell off after earnings, like we've seen happen before throughout the last couple of reports. But then again, if it sells off big time into earnings, that might change my prediction a little bit. And now, like I said, we're down about 4% from yesterday. If this comes down another, couple bucks, if it somehow gets down at 210, 212, this actually might be setting up for a pop after earnings. It all kind of depends on the sentiment in the market come Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And of course, the chart set up here on Nvidia. But as of now, looks like we might get some more downside in the stock before upside, especially if we take out this support on the 10-day, 30-minute. Let me show you guys this. We're right by the lows now from last week and the week before that, I believe. Yeah, was that the week before? Either way, 217 and 218 is a big support, guys, which if that breaks in the short term, we could be going down, I think, to 210, 208, 212, that ballpark. And I don't see it going back under 200 right now. Maybe it does after earnings, especially if the Qs continue to slip, but I just don't see it as of now. I mean, listen, we all know they're going to crush earnings. Is it fully priced into the stock? I don't know. The guidance is a bit unknown. If they completely blow it out of the water, I don't think that's fully priced in here. So if we do get more downside before the print, it honestly could be setting us up nicely if we get a grand slam earnings report, primarily from guidance from Nvidia. That'd be amazing. And look, we know they're going to crush it. We've seen Micron's earnings, their guidance. We've seen AMD's earnings, their guidance. SanDisk, all these companies in the AI ecosystem, whether they're making memory, GPUs, the picks and shovels, whatever it may be, all these companies are still dominating, right? Their guidance for the most part is strong, which tells us what? The AI trade is still looking strong. It's still going. We're not at the end of the AI trade. We're not even in the middle innings yet, in my opinion. We're still in the early middle innings of this AI trade. And now if they were cutting guidance, if guidance came in super soft for Nvidia or Micron or SanDisk or an AMD, that would be a big alarm bell going off in my head. That'd be 50 red flags going up like this, that, maybe things are slowing down. Maybe CapEx is slowing down. Maybe the hyperscalers aren't spending as much. And once we see them slowly cut back on CapEx, maybe, severely decrease it, right? That's going to be a sign as well that, maybe the AI trade is going to slow down a little bit. Demand's going to slow down. But we're not getting that. We're getting the opposite, where we're seeing these hyperscalers increase their CapEx, and it's only going to bring more demand for for Nvidia. We got the SpaceX news that they're going to be using solely Nvidia chips, right? I mean, we're getting all this good news, and the stock really hasn't done much since May at this point. And I still think we're going to the mid-high 200s in due time. I don't know when, but it's a long-term investment for me, guys. So I'm confident it gets there in due time. If I had to put a prediction on it, I think within the next 12 months, there's a good chance we're in the higher end of the 200s, right? Right now we're in the lower half of the 200s. We have been for the last couple of months. I think that changes, over the course of 2027. And this is a bullish chart, guys, on Nvidia. I mean, the reality is we were chopping around earlier this year, end of 2025, between 170 to about 190, 195. You guys remember that. We chopped around for months. And then we broke out to 240 back in the middle of May. And since that point, we've been chopping around for months again, but above the old resistance, which we struggled to break out of for months. So essentially, guys, we chopped around for months earlier in 26. Then we completely broke out. Nvidia had an $80 run from bottom to top, 40, 50%. And now we're just chopping around again, but at a higher level. This is actually healthy price action for a company that is worth, north of $5 trillion. And I have this itch on my back here, guys. Holy smokes, I can't even reach it. It's one of those that you can't reach. I have this pen here that I'm trying to scratch my back with. Yeah, that's not going to work. We're going to have to power through, guys. No scratch in the back right now. But the point is, man, the bulls are in charge. The chart looks pretty good, you know what I mean? And even if it pulled down to 200, 210, it would still look good, and it would still be in that chopping, range, if you will, above that old resistance. So I think Nvidia chart-wise looks good. Maybe it pulls back a little bit more before earnings, but that would set it up nicely into the print, as opposed to it running into earnings, which I would think would set us up for a sell-off after the print like we've seen before. So that's a quick breakdown on Nvidia, guys. I'm long. I'm not selling a share into earnings, and if it explodes, awesome. If it dumps, all right, I'm still going to hold on like I have been, and I'm still up a good chunk of my position. It's not like I'm right at break even and I need it to go up. I'm up a good chunk, so I have a lot of gains baked in. I'm fine. What about you? Let me know in the comments. I'm curious where you're at today, guys. Let me run through some other big AI names quickly before we wrap up. And by the way, guys, hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube, on Facebook, on TikTok. Hit that follow button depending on what platform you're watching on. I appreciate you all for tuning in. As always, cheers. You guys are awesome. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. So AMD had a 4% red day. Pretty rough day for AMD. It's been chopping for months. I mean, the stock hasn't done anything really since early May, same as Nvidia. It's been chopping around. We're now under the moving averages, not looking so pretty on the charts here. We tried breaking through 500. We failed. Now we're back at 480, but keep your eyes on it, man. I don't think AMD honestly comes much lower than 450, so I think this could be a nice pullback for a bounce back over 500. I think it's totally possible. Stocks like Broadcom today had a 3% pullback, which I wouldn't rush into Broadcom, guys, quite frankly, until we see some support at about 370, 380, 390, and honestly, a reversal back over 400 would be ideal. So I'm watching that on Broadcom. TSM today had a 4% pullback. So all these stocks, man, are pulling back a bit. They're cooling off after the crazy runs off the lows. I mean, TSM hit 370 and it went all the way to 430 in the span of 2 weeks. So we saw a crazy run, and this itch on my back is driving me crazy, guys. I'm about to get up and just itch it on the door frame here. I'm about to end the video and just itch my back. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it, man. A lot of these stocks, they're still fine. Follow the fundamentals. focus on the fundamentals, block out the noise, and if you believe in a company, the growth, the fundamentals, the guidance, you should be fine. And that's where I'm at with Nvidia. So what do you guys think? Again, let me know in the comments and join my Patreon if you want to keep up with my portfolio updates, trades, investments. If you want to be a part of my private Discord, it's all linked down below, pinned in the comments, or go to stassarfest.com/Patreon. I'll see you guys in there. And with that being said, cheers. Have a great rest of your night.